What is up, YouTube? Z Dragons here, back with another video for you guys. And in today's video, we will be revisiting the deck for Black Emu, as it seems that some decks have been running a new card, the one cost I'm Losing My Edge. And before we get into the video, guys, if you guys do like the content, please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does help with the channel and it really does let me know whether you guys like the content I am providing you guys. Now, let's get on into the deck list. So now Emu players are running this one cost event, I'm Losing My Edge, a Navy type card, and it reads: counter up to one of your leader or character cards gain plus 1000 power during this battle. Then if your trash has 10 or more cards, add up to one black character card with a cost of 3 or less from your trash to your hand. Now, I believe that Emu players are starting to run this card due to the fact that the game plan a lot of decks have into Emu is to go with a very wide board and slowly dwindle away the Emu player's hand size. So this card allows you to gain a plus 1000 power in the battle, as well as getting you back one of the 3 targets, which are 3 cost or less, either the 2k counter Shirahoshi, the 1 cost Saint Shalria Search, or the 2k counter Saint Mosgard. So by grabbing up one of these 3 cards, it adds more counter back into your hand. Now let's get into the gameplay. And we will be versing a green Zoro, and it looks like the green Zoro gets to pick which turn they like to go. Probably going to take second from us, which they do. We will pick the empty throne, and this hand we do not have anything to fill our trash, so we will mulligan. And we still don't see too much, so we look to leader effect, pitch the Mirror Joe stage, and look to pass the turn. We do want to see either a Saint Shalria or the 1 cost event search, as it will just help us add cards to our trash. Remember guys, when you're playing Emu, you always want to make sure that you reach 7 cards in trash as soon as possible. And there we do see the Navy event. Let us swing 7. And we'll swing at the Hiyori. We don't want Zoro to continue searching. Then we'll use the leader ability to trash the Mjolnir, dig deeper, and we will pass the turn. So we're trashing the Mjolnir with leader ability. That way we're able to retrieve it with the Navy 1 cost event, in the event that Zoro decides to, if he will only swing 5k power at us. But since he's swinging 8, we will take this. We will use the 1 cost event to search shop 3. We'll grab the event, trashing the rest. Then we'll play out the Shalria, and we will grab, do we want to continue adding stuff? Or do we grab just a work crew that can then get trashed? We'll grab a workery, and we will trash. We'll trash a workery. Then we'll swing 5 at lead. Use the Emu effect to trash the Shalria. and we do see a 10 cost, 5 elders. Then we will rest our stage to cheat out to play a war curry. And since we have 9 cards in the trash, he is a blocker. And they do play the law to bounce back the Prona, and they cheat out the 4 cost Roronoa Zoro. Now we did just see them get the Tashigi, so it's going to be more beneficial to us to just block with War Curry and draw a card, since they will just rest it next turn anyways. Now we can look to play out the Saturn to dig deeper into our deck. We will grab the 2k counter Jupiter, push the 2k counter to the top. Then we will rest the stage, cheating out a Marcus Mars, trashing a Nostro, and KOing the Zoro. Then we will swing 5 at their leader. And we will use our leader effect to pitch the Nostro and continue digging into our deck while filling up the trash. Most likely they will be playing the Tashigi, resting. I believe the Tashigi can hit a 6 cost or less, but let me double check. Yes, a 6 cost or less. So they will rest the Marcus Mars. Swing to the Mars and then swing into our life. And they decide to play a 4 cost Zoro. And it looks like they may be blockering up with a Kyoshiro. So I don't want to use the Marcus Mars, as we can look to be really aggressive next turn. So we will just take, because we can play out the Jupiter and then swing 7/7. This we will use a 2k counter. So we will look to cheat out the Jupiter for 3. Now we're going to want to leave 2 Dawn active, so 7. So we can do 1 7 and 2 8s. So we'll start with a 7 from our leader. Now do we want to remove the law, or do you want to go for life? I think we play for the board, so we're going to try and remove the law. We do get a 2k. Swinging 8 to 6 now. He's either probably going to give us a block or 2 cards from hand. He's really thinking for what he needs to do, and he does let the law go, so we don't need to attach another Dawn to our Mars. Now the question is, do we need to swing? Because he might play the Tashigi resting anyways, so it might just be beneficial to swing 7 other than him resting the blocker. And they give us a 0 cost event, pitching the Tashigi. So he was holding on to it in the event that we did not swing with Mars. Then we'll trash the Shalria, digging more into our deck, and we'll pass the turn. finding another 2k counter Shirahoshi. What will our opponent do on their 10 Dawn turn? Their hand signs is dwindling as they're only at 4 cards in hand. But they do have 4 life. They're swinging 7 into us. Do we want to take or do we want to do a +4? I think we do the +4. I think we try and stay at 2 life for right now, and maybe allow the Zoro leader when he attaches 3 or 4. He's swinging 9 into us. We will take that. If he attaches the 3 Dawn onto Perona, we'll just look to use the Navy event, but he does play the restand event to restand his leader. We will take that one as well. And we do see another 10 cost. Now it's our turn to be very aggressive this turn, and we can look to clear out the Zoro. So we need 4 Dawn for the 10 costs, and we will save 2 Dawn in the event that we do find another event. So I'll attach 1 Dawn to my leader and swing 6 into the Zoro, forcing either 2 cards from hand. He does let it go. Then we will swing 7. He does block. We'll swing another 7, which he does counter. We will swing a... Now the question is, do we care? Yeah, because, yeah, we'll swing another 7. We could try and just starve him, play at the 10 cost, but I think we will look to deal more damage to his life, and then we will trash one of our 5 elders, drawing a card, use our state to play at a 10 cost, then resting 1 Dawn with a 10 cost and trashing a Saturn to play out each of the 5, using our researcher first, grabbing a event. Unfortunately, we are bottom decking 2 of the 10 cost, but we do have 1 more in hand, which should be okay. Then we will pitch. No, I don't think it's worth to pitch. I think it's okay if he attaches Dawn, so we won't. Then we'll swing 7 at their leader. And we will end the turn. Ball is in your court, Zoro. Does he see Deadman game to rest our 2 blockers? He's searching with the Perona. He sees a 5 cost Tashigi. So we can rest one of our blockers. He rests the Topman Workery. He has to go for game here. 9 to 5, we will give that. We will block with the Mars. And another 9, we do have the event, and we will give the I am losing edge and grabbing another 2k. Our whole hand, 7 2Ks and 1 10 cost Elder. This is insane. No, we need to keep 4. We'll keep 2 for events if you see another potential one. So we will swing 7 with leader, forcing 2 cards from hand, which he does not have. We'll swing another 7 at leader, which he does have. We will swing another 7. And this is game, guys. We'll swing 9 at their leader, and that is game. Now on to the next one. And we'll be versing Gold Roger, and we will be taking second, grabbing the empty Throne. We do see a Shalria, so we will keep this hand. And we also have 2 of these Saturn Searchers. And they do see a buggy. We do grab a 10 cost. We'll play with the Shalria for 1, grabbing the 1 cost event search. Then we will pitch a Nostro, and we will use the 1 cost event search to now grab the event. And we already have 6 cards in the trash, guys. We'll pass the turn. Next turn we will, and we forgot to pop the Shalria with the leader effect, but that is okay. We will take the 6, finding a 2k off of life. They play the buggy and ramp 1. Now we will tap rest 3 with the stage, play out the Saturn. And I don't believe we've seen a Mars yet, so we will look to grab that Mars, adding the 10 cost to the top. Then we will be attaching 1 to our leader, swing 6 into the Roger. Then using the leader effect to trash the Shalria and draw 1. As we do find another 2k counter. And the Roger does seem to find the promo Roger. They're swinging 8 into us. We will take that. We do not want to get multiple cards, and we do see a 5 Elders off of life. We'll use the trigger to grab a... We will grab an event. And we do draw into a 2k counter Shira Hoshi. 6 Dawn turn. I don't think we really care about popping anything here. So what we can do is that we can just swing 5s and leave Dawn open. They take. And with rush, swing another 5. And they give us a 2k, and we are going to 8. We'll trash the Saturn, and we draw into a Jupiter. We're going to try to be defensive this turn. Try and maintain our 2 life right here. And looks like they are swinging 6 into us. We will give a 2k counter. And they're swinging 9. Do I want to give 2 cards? I don't really, so I will take this. Not wanting to give them 2 cards. Now their leader is a 7k, so there actually is going to be reason to play out Jupiter and swing 7s. So we will play out Jupiter so we can swing 7s. We'll leave 3 Dawn open, and we'll just swing 3 7s at this 7k Roger leader. Now, if they play out 10 cost Roger, we can get out of it, so they are going to have to counter this. There goes the counter, and we will trash a Shalria and pass the turn. And they do play out the promo Rogers, swinging 10. We cannot go down to 1 due to the 10 cost Roger, so we will give a plus 4k counter plus a 2k. And now we are on our 10 down turn, can look to drop a 10 elders. So we need 4 for the 10 elders. Question is, because then if we give them Roger, we can, so 7, we can give this, and for the 10, we can give this plus 2k, so we can get other Rogers. I think we can look to be aggressive. So we'll keep Tudon available. We have 4 to work with. He's a 9k leader, so we can swing 9 2 times. And they give us a 1k. And they do take that. And we will play out the 10 costs. Just double checking we have everything in the trash. Orrery, Nostro, Saturn. And then we have Mars in our hand, so we will have to pitch the Mars. Saturn first, finding another 10 elders. Now we don't have to pitch anything because nothing is worth popping. And we'll trash the Workery, and we do see another event, and we'll pass the turn. So now we have 2 of the plus 4. So we can do what we said. We can look to give plus 3 to get out of the 7. Now he's replaced. Oh, he really blundered. But regardless of his blunder, the 10k into us, we will give plus 4, so we'll be a 9, and then give a 2k for 11. Then he'll swing 13, then we will take that one, then our turn, and they don't have much counter, so we will just attach 2 to each of them, swinging 9s, and they don't have any counter, so it would have been a win regardless for us, even with the blunder by our opponent. But let's get on to the next game, guys. Now we are versing red, blue, ace, and our opponent does get to decide the turn order. Our opponent does choose second. We will grab the empty throne. We do say a Shalria, so we will keep that. We will play out the Shalria. We will grab the 10 elders. Then we will trash the 2k Jupiter. Then we'll use our leader effect to trash the Shalria, draw into a Mary Jo Sage, and we will pass the turn. Our opponent does play out a Monkey D Garb Searcher, and they do find a 4-cost Marco blocker. We do draw into another Marcus Mars. We'll use our leader ability to trash the Mary Jo stage, and we do find a Nostro. We'll attach all to our leader, and we'll swing 8 into the ace. He will take, and we will pass the turn. Just remember, guys, when we are versing ace, we don't want to get them down to 0. They're swinging 6 into us. We will give a 2k counter. Just try to remain healthy for the early game, as ace does get pretty tall late. We draw into the Shirahoshi. Unfortunately, we aren't able to play out either of our 2 5 elders from our hand. So I'm gonna look to do leader effect to pitch the Nostro, and we do see a 1 cost event. So I think we will swing 9 and leave 1. Will they give us the blocker? And they will use leader effect, followed up by a 2k, and we will pass the turn, leaving up just one Dawn to use for our event if we decide to. So let's just review who we have seen. We have Saturn, Jupiter, Nostro, and a Marcus Mars in our hand, meaning we're only looking for a Warcry at this point in the game. 6 into our leader. We will give a 2k. And they are going 5 with the Garp. We will give a... So I'm going to 7. I can play out the Mars. So we'll get rid of one of the Mars, and then we'll take the next hit. They play out a Otama. Seven, which we will take, and we see the Jupiter, and we do find the Warcry. So we can play out Mars and Warcry while popping their Marco. So we will play out the Warcry, cheat out the Mars. Do we want to trash the event at this point? It's just the plus 3k. We'll trash the event to pop the Marco, and then we'll just swing with the Emu into the Garp. It's their only play since their leader is a 6k, but they are using the leader effect, pitching the pudding and giving a 2k. Very interesting. Was not expecting that at all. And we will use our leader effect to pitch the Jupiter just to keep digging into our deck and hopefully filling our trash with 19 cards soon. They're attaching another 5. We'll just give a 1k counter, Nostro. Very interesting strategy by the ace. Are they just top end? We'll block with the Warcry, drawing a card. And they play out another Marco. We are going to pitch a Milsguard and continue digging deeper. And we do see the 1 cost event. It might be beneficial to rush Shirahoshi or play out Shirahoshi here. And then we have to bottom deck 2 cards from trash. So we can bottom deck 1 event as well as a Shalria, for example. So we will do that. Or we'll do the 2k. We want to deck the 2k. Then we'll just swing into the ace. Our opponent deciding whether to block with the Marco and draw another 2 cards. But they will use the leader effect. Give us a 2k, 1k, 1k. Very interesting. We will pass the turn. Our opponent did give us a lot right there. I don't know if that was worth it for them. Yeah, we'll allow the 0 to hit. There's no point in saving the Shirahoshi. Our opponent plays out the 5-cost Yamato, drawing 2 and attaching 1. Our opponent's swinging 6 with the Garp into us. I don't understand the strategy by our opponent here. We will counter out the 2k. We will take that one. And we will do we want to take or do we want to block? We will take that one, going down to 1 life. Now when you save 4, we'll save 2 for in case of an event. So we have 4 to work with. We're getting 7s that are at the ace. Our opponent activating the Izu to draw a card and bottom deck a card. And they use the leader effect. Then we will attach 2 to our leader, swinging another 7 at 6. And they give us a 2k. We will use our leader's ability to pitch the Mars and draw a card, using stage to play out the 10 costs. And just double checking, I believe we do have everything. We will trash the Nostro. We will use our search Saturn first, grabbing another 10 costs. And we will trash the War Curry to pop the Yamato with the War Curry effect. Then we will swing. We'll swing. Do we want to? And our opponent does decide to quit the game. Yeah, our opponent just was. They did not see what they had to see. Let's just see what their trash was. Looks like they couldn't see any of the 10 cost blocker Whitebeards. Very fortunate for us against our opponent. And thank you guys for watching. That'll be the end of the video. You guys saw 3 games of Emu running the new 1 cost event, I'm Losing My Edge, which we didn't really see to use much. I think it is better to be running the 9 cost Stussy instead of this event, but why don't you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think is better. If you guys can, please like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in to tomorrow's episode for another video. Peace.